Hello, and welcome to Mr. O's Geodesic Dome Sample Project. This is what your overall project should look like when completed, though not this big in scale. Be sure to select a good material for your project. For my example, I chose newspaper because it's readily available. If you use newspaper or any type of paper, make sure you roll them so that they become tubular. Though if you're not going to use paper, you can use anything else that will mimic this shape. Be ready to make a lot of them. In fact, you'll be making about 120 of these. Good organization is the key. You don't want to just throw it into one big stack. In fact, I recommend using good organization to keep track of your shapes. For example, start a bin so you can collect your short sides, which you'll need about 60 of, and also keep a separate bin for your 60 longer length sides. Making the joints is the hardest part of this project, so I highly recommend that you create holes or punch holes into your segments first before assembling them together. Remember, the accuracy of the distance between the holes is what will make your shape correct. Be sure to make those joints very strong. In my example, I used twine because it was the easiest to wrap around and I could cut a long length of it and tie as many knots as possible. Remember, don't panic. This is going to take some time to make, and accuracy will be the key. And once you start putting it together, you should start seeing some shapes that are familiar. What shape do you see here? And again, as you expand out, you'll start to notice more and more shapes that we've learned and you should be familiar with. What shape do you see in this picture? And finally, there I am, standing next to the project we made in class. You can see how big the scale of that project actually is with me standing next to it, but obviously you won't be making one that big. Please follow the guidelines that I've provided for you on the site. You don't have to make them that big, and make sure you can bring it through our doorway. That's the most important thing. And if you have any questions or you need any assistance, you can always refer back to math.danio.com. I hope you enjoyed the project as much as I did while making it.